Hello friends, welcome back to another video with me. My name is Cotton Candy Doll. If you're new here, welcome, welcome all. Hi, this is a shifting video. I told you guys about what happened in my last video. So when I shifted to Toshinori's house, my plan was automatically to just start Frodo's party. Today was the day of Frodo's party. It was supposed to be at Endeavor's house because Endeavor had basically sent out the invitations. And I actually did go back to the My Hero Academia universe. I just didn't share what happened because, yeah, I basically went on a kind of a quest in search of the time spell and I didn't find it. So I just nixed that whole thing. I'm just gonna have to be more careful and more cautious when I'm around them. Oh, also, you might hear noises in the background. You might hear insanely happy laughter. All right, jump into what happened. I knew the party was going to be at Endeavor's house. So I opened the door because it was like cracked. And I hear noises and stuff coming from upstairs. And so I'm like, okay, hello? So I start walking toward the stairs, and out of nowhere, a group of kids come running down the stairs. And I hear Endeavor saying, wait, guys, no running. He's running. So they're running around the house. So the house was already decorated. There was like balloons on the wall. There's like streamer. There's a huge cake in the middle. It's covered, of course, so that no one can get into the cake. And Endeavor is upstairs, I guess, with Frodo and like the 15 and some odd kids that are here with him. And so like Hawks and Toshinori walk in behind each other. And they're like, Cotton Candy Dot, you beat us here. I'm like, yeah, of course I did. Because I'm a mom, my kid. So I looked on the table. Um, there was a bunch of gifts, like tons of gifts on the table for Frodo. I'm like, wow. And I'm looking at them and I'm like, some of these gifts are pretty big. Um, like, I hope they're all baby proof. That's what I'm thinking because he is still a baby. He'll still put things in his mouth, he'll still swallow stuff. And I'm really worried about his fragility right now because he's still pretty new to the My Hero Academia universe. The doctor was saying he didn't know how long Frodo was going to last. And that's where we came up with the idea for this party. So every month he's going to have a party like this, a crazy party. Kids are running around screaming everywhere. Then I see like ink being like shot on the wall, and then it turned it into a ball, and then it made like hand figure, like a slap figure. So it was like a handprint, like a clay print on the ceiling, and then it fell off the ceiling and it fell on the floor, and then it scattered into a whole bunch of pieces, and it went like that way. So basically, these kids also have like crazy quirks, I guess, as well. Still no sign of a blonde girl because she was seen apparently at Frodo's crib when he was 6. She stayed by his side the whole time, and she had to be taller because they didn't allow any older children to come in there. Only like smaller kids, like babies. Anyway, he comes down the stairs and he's carrying Frodo, and Frodo has on a shirt that says "Number 1 Baby," and it's the cutest thing ever. And he just has on a diaper. And I'm like, I look at Endeavor, and I'm like, you could have dressed him like he's half naked. And he's like, no, he's a baby, it's fine. So he puts him in a high chair. More guests start coming in. Surprise, surprise. Some of Class A is actually here. And I see more of them showing up. And I'm pretty shocked by who I see. Midoriya, sure, but not Bakugo. Definitely not Shoto. Definitely not Momo. Definitely like Kaminari or Toga. Not Toga. Koda. And who else was there? Um, Ochako was there. Basically, almost all of Class A showed up at Endeavor's house, and they all had gifts. Now, Bakugo's gift was huge. And I said, Bakugo, what's in there? He's like, duh, it's a surprise for Frodo. I'm like, okay. I go, is it something Frodo can use? Because I'm like looking at it like, what the heck is that? Because like he walked in, Bakugo walked in and Endeavor grabbed it out of his hand because it was like massive, okay? So he put the gift down. And I'm like, I want him to open that one first. We got a big cake for Frodo, white candles, and basically just a sign that said, congratulations on being here. Frodo, congratulations on still being here with us. So we did the speeches. Everyone did their own like separate speech. I did my speech. I told them, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful to have Frodo. Frodo is my miracle baby. And I can't imagine life without him. And hopefully we'll have so many more years with Frodo. I pray that. And everyone clapped, So they all started digging in, cake and everything. And so I gave Frodo his first piece of cake. And so it's not really tradition. Normally you kind of stick your kid's face in the cake. Oh, it's kind of mean. It's kind of like bullying, but I had to do it. I'm sorry. And I didn't do it hard. I just kind of took the cake and I kind of like showed it to him, like, and brought it closer until it like touched his face. So then when I brought it down, his face is all covered. And he was like trying to wipe it off his face and then putting his hands in his mouth. It was so cute. It was so adorable to watch. So my next party for Frodo is going to be like a virtual party. So you guys will actually be able to see him. I can't wait. I'm going to pull it off some kind of way. You guys will see. Anyway, so he's enjoying his cake that's all over his face. And I don't wipe his face. He can be a messy baby today. It's a special day. It's Frodo's day. So they're like, time to open gifts. So I open up Midoriya's gift first. Well, I gave it to Frodo. I like tear like a little piece off and I let Frodo kind of just peel it back. Then Frodo starts getting the hang of it later, but for right now, he opens up Midoriya's gift and it's basically a hat. It's like a green hat. It's Midoriya's Deku hat. Okay, and I'm like, that's really nice. That's a really nice gift. And I'm thinking, when he's older, he'll be able to put it on. Right now, he's little. So I said, that's a very thoughtful gift. And he goes, thank you. And I go, who's next? Momo hands something to me. And I go, what is this? So I rip off a piece and I let Frodo open the rest of the gift. And it's basically like a little galaxy system. I guess it's like one of those things you put in your room and it rotates and it like reflects like the stars. Gorgeous, beautiful. So then I kept looking at the big gift. The huge gift that Bakugo brought, and I'm just like, what the heck is that? I just know there's nothing good coming out of that, right? I'm like, you know what? Let's open this one. And so we were walking over to open it, and Kaminari's like, open mine first. And I go, okay, what is it? And he goes, just open it. So I tear off a little piece. I let Frodo open the rest. Finally, a normal, well, I'm not going to say normal gift. It's a rattle. It's a special. It has, so the rattle is very annoying. It has a little bell inside and it rings every time you do it. But the ringing kind of echoes. It's like a phone ring kind of. It's weird, but it's cute. And it also has shapes on it too. So it has shapes. So it's like a round ball. Okay, it's blue. It's open. So you can see this, you can see through it. You can see the bell in there. The bell is constantly ringing. Okay, it's like hearing a phone ring, like one of the older phones. Very annoying. So I go, thank you for this. He's gonna love this, aren't you? And I hand it out, I hold it out to Frodo. He grabs it immediately, starts ringing away. We're just like, oh my god, this is gonna bother us, isn't it? And Kaminari's like, I'm so glad he likes it. And we're just like, yeah. And then, so I get like, I'm like, okay, we have to open this big one next. So I tear off like the first half of it, and I see it says Hot Wheels on it. And I'm like, Frodo will like this. When he gets older, he's gonna love playing with this. He can even play with this now. This is basically little cars. He basically got him. This is what I'm thinking, okay, in my head as a mom and as a normal person, okay, an average person. I'm thinking Bakugo got him a racetrack with cars on it. So this is Hot Wheels. You remember the Hot Wheels that you get? You can still get them at the store. I figured that's what he got, Frodo. That's what he got my baby, and I was happy because I'm like, yeah, he got something, a boy toy, something he'll like to play with. So then Frodo comes over. Well, they bring Frodo over, and they kind of hold him. Endeavor holds him over the gift, and he's ripping off more of it. And then I see that it says Hot Wheels truck on it. I could go got my baby a Hot Wheels truck, a small truck, okay, that he could fit inside of and ride around in. It's not uncommon, but first off, Frodo's a little too young, and I don't really know how I feel about him riding that around. Maybe I'm being overprotective. I looked at Bakugo. I said, "Thank you so much for getting him something so awesome. It's so cool. Your gift is cool." And he goes, "Ah, geez, thanks." And he kind of has like a smile. It's more like a little smirk or whatever. And he's like, "I gotta go." So he leaves. Almost the entire Class A follows him. Everybody except Coda. So Coda is like, "I have something for you, um, but you're gonna have to take care of it until Frodo is old enough." And I go, "Okay." And it's a box, and it has holes in it. And I go, "What's in here?" He goes, "Surprise for Frodo." And I'm like, "Well, Frodo can't open it." He goes, "No, Frodo cannot open this." And I'm like, "Oh God, what is it? Please don't let it be anything scary." Coda is afraid of bugs. I know that, so that's a plus. I know there's not going to be like a tarantula in here if I open it. I don't know how he feels about snakes or anything like that. So I open it and it's a hamster. And I go, "You shouldn't have gotten this. It's so cute." He's like, "Thank you." And then he's like, "I also have to leave too." So he leaves. So it's me, Frodo, Endeavor, Hawks, and Toshinori. Toshinori's like, "Cotton candy doll, if you want, you can stay the night with me." I was like, "No, I'm gonna go home. I just came to see Frodo and to say happy birthday to him." And Toshinori's like, "I know you were here before this party. You came here." And I was like, "No, no." Guys, I was just like, "No," because I'm not going to explain to him what I did. Okay. I don't have to. So, like, because I didn't tell you guys either because it's no point. I got nowhere with that. I cannot find that time spell. I mean, I couldn't find who had it. I knew where it originated from, but I couldn't find out. I couldn't find who had it, like where they got it from. Research everywhere. Anyway, so I'm like, "I'll help you clean up, Endeavor." And Endeavor's like, "No, you should go with with one of them, Hawks or someone. Let them take you home, or just stay with them." And I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, I was thinking, Frodo is the only sibling." And I'm like, "Yeah, he is the only sibling. Yep. He's my only son, my spoiled. He's gonna be my spoiled baby son that gets everything he wants, no matter what no matter what it is. Like I'm gonna let him have whatever he wants. He's gonna be spoiled." And he goes, "Well, what if Frodo gets lonely and he wants another sibling?" And I'm like, "That's not gonna happen." He goes, "Well, people always say that stuff like that won't happen, and sometimes it does happen. It's not exactly a bad thing, but if there's more kids like Frodo, perhaps when he becomes a hero in the future." And I go, "Frodo will be a hero in the future. That's my plan for him. That's why he's there, so that he's not a oh my gosh, he's not going to be a monster. Okay, he's going to grow up into a decent, fine hero. Okay, he's not going to be a villain. He's not going to be an enemy. Um, And I'm not having any more kids. No. It was weird how we even brought him here to begin with. So no. No, my answer to that is no. But I guess Endeavor doesn't know because they didn't tell him the full story of Frodo's existence and how he got here. And I look at Hawks and I go, you need to explain everything to this man. And Endeavor's like, explain what? I'm like, I have to go. And he's like, you don't want to stay and help clean up? And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll help clean up. So we stayed, we helped, and we cleaned everything. I said my goodbyes to Frodo, and I told him I'd be back probably tomorrow. I have to go back to go see him. I didn't see Toshinori because I'm not ready to face him yet. I feel like, um, I don't know, I'm just not ready. And I didn't do a video either in a long time, guys. I'm so sorry. I've had a long week. I've just been really tired. I just haven't had time. Um, my schedule is crazy. My work schedule has been crazy, and and I don't really want to share my last experience in My Hero Academia because that was a failure. So after I cleaned up, I told Toshinori, until next time, and he gave me a huge hug, and his embrace was kind of like um he didn't want to let me go. He missed me. He longed for me, and it's like now you know how I felt when you decided to just leave me at the carnival like that. There you go. Now we're even. So it's whatever. Anyways, I just enjoyed being with Frodo. My guide shifted me back here, but I'm thinking of the next party. I'm gonna try and do a virtual party. I'll figure it out. You'll see. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do a virtual party, and I hope I can go live on here. Also, um, if you guys want, you can check out the Honey Tea Made Cafe. They are on Instagram. Well, we are on Instagram. I'm on there too. Um, we have like a TikTok too on there. What are we called? I don't remember what they call us. We're on Facebook somewhere. Anyway, if you look up the Honey Tea Made Cafe um, online, you'll be able to find us. You can fill out an application. And I just came back from like a photo shoot with them. I decided to just do the video because you know what? I haven't talked to you guys in so long. And I wanted to let you guys know what happened. I know I went MIA for like a week, but I needed to get back on and explain some things to you and tell you about how Frodo's party went, how it was a success. Frodo looked happier than ever. Like I've never seen a baby so happy. But he's a baby. When he gets older, problems become more real. And then he starts having real problems. So right now I want to enjoy his worry freeness right now. His happy smiling face right now. Until he turns to they're gonna turn into cries later when he gets older. Oh, I'm dreading him getting older. I really am. The trials of a mother. The trials of motherhood. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching the video. Um, don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video or not. Um, and I guess I'll see you guys whenever I do my next video. It's gonna be really soon because I have to go back. So I'll have to go back for Frodo. But I also want to start planning a party. Tell me if you guys have any ideas for what you think I should do for it, the virtual party. I do want to go do live, so um, I definitely want to do a live party, like a live virtual party. It'll probably be the end of next month, same date, like around the 27th, 28th, or 29th, Um, let me know in the comments, like if you wanna attend the party. I think it'll be a lot of fun. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.